Hey guys, welcome back, Marius here, and today we have Phoenix Point, Sniper Infiltrator. So, without any digging right into the details, my top favorite build. This is my every single team. I have it. This is combination that when I have a list where I need to make all those combinations so that I don't miss anything, and I was like going through and like, oh, finally, this is the day when I have to talk about what is my favorite and what I do and all the time. So, how and why is simple. Sniper is the one heavy hitting that can actually hit something, not like heavy where you have a lot of misses and you are invisible. And well, kinda in this game it's in the same as invincible, literally, kind of. Not really, of course, you can still die, but how it works is essential. What you need is Mark for Death that goes together with any other class, but that's oh, sorry, what? I took, okay, fine. Others, this is Mark for Death. This is something I had discussions under my videos, but long story short, I still am convinced that Mark for Death, the bonus that your sniper can apply on some target, is kinda good to have. Not must to, but when you apply it before you start killing your skill or even the same Chiron, it actually helps a lot. But sneak attack is the one from Infiltrator, but that's basically absolute minimum you can take, but my advice, always take also Vanish, because there will be some worms dropped at your feet or someone coming around the corner and reveal your guy, so basically he's not stealthed anymore, then this bonus doesn't work. Basically then nothing of this works. And to be honest, that's it. You don't want anything from here. It's Infiltrator gives double the bonus, makes your sniper invisible, and the rest of that, quick aim is must have. That's ability where you can do 2 shots per turn. That's basically for sniper. I will skip for this time extreme focus. But I also mentioned in other video with sniper, where whenever you pick it up, you can at end of the turn make your sniper. Now I want it. You can make an overwatch with pistol, because pistol overwatch costs 1 action point, and when you pick this up, it's free of the cost. It's whenever your sniper is done doing its stuff, you can pick up pistol and put on Overwatch. There are 2 benefits actually for that matter. Okay, I will take it as I'm explaining it. 2 bonuses. One of them is 2 bonuses where there's synergy, the third one. One of them is, of course, you have Overwatch. Pistols are weak, but bonus synergy with Infiltrator is you do double the damage. It ends up, let's quickly switch. I'm not actually a big fan of Iron Fury, but why? Because it's shorter distance. My preferable then would be, where is it? Hephatheus. I don't know how to pronounce correctly. Probably I did it wrong as always, but that's the weapon. So you see, you have it on Overwatch and double the damage. It still applies on the pistols, which means if there is worm approaching or Mindfragger, your sniper, because he's accurate as hell, will most like 99% will kill it. If you have 2 or 3 of those snipers, you will be always safe from these worms and Mindfraggers. That's kind of and the last thing, the second bonus is if you leave at end of your turn your sniper with pistol in mind hand. If you have incoming artillery, explosions, anything, your weapon will not be damaged. If your weapon will be destroyed, what you have in hand, that will be the pistol, so least of the problem. Next turn you switch back to pistol. So you see, there is more than one bonus, well, why and how. And the last one is, it costs only 10 points. There is the cheapest possible ability, basically bonus you can pick. So that's why I still convinced, yes, there's a lot of clicks to make Overwatch, but at the end, you are watching this channel for deep dive explanation, not like, I'm too lazy to click on something. It's worth it. It's absolutely worth it, especially in the beginning of the game when you don't have strong rifles and anything, and everything is a problem for you. So okay, let's move on. Master Marksman is kinda must-have, in my opinion, despite the fact it's broken so many times it's not working. But why it is, basically this is literally the one and only build how it works together, and why it works together with sneak attack and vanish. How? Because that's the person who is not going to wear all sneak outfit. So this Sniper Infiltrator can be revealed quite easily with quite some distance, which means you want to keep this soldier far away from enemies, far away from battle, far away as far as you can. And when you do that, it means there's no living enemies near, so there is, it will be, and that's extra accuracy that applies also to pistols. Remember that works together with this extreme focus, which works together with sneak attack, which works to it's. Did I mention this is my favorite build? Did I? Oh yeah, I did. And weak spot. Again, it's literally sniper has everything you can possibly can. The question here is the only question how and why you would avoid it is if you're sure your target will die, right? And when target dies, there's no need for this weak spot removed armor. From other hand, when you have, I'll pick it up. Screw it. Why? I'll explain in a moment. Before that, I will of course dress up. It's basically every single time you will be all. That's the accuracy. That's most accuracy. You don't care about stealth because it is giving you stealth. 10, and 5, I think. Yeah, 25%. Bonus with Infiltrator, base 25. As far as I know, it gives you kind of this 50% chance of being detected. It's something like 7 to 10 tiles enemies far, because I tested it with 75% when you don't have this 100% whole infiltrator. Yeah, full infiltrator set. 5 tiles was that distance when you are invisible, and if you come a little bit closer, enemy sees you. So that's without double perception head, but you get the idea. So this is kind of enough. You definitely will focus on helmet and all that. This is this is the beginning, the first rifle. So what I wanted to show you is the first you will have either this rifle, either Pythagoras. Now it doesn't really differ much. Well, of course, the range is quite higher. I didn't have ever problem with 51 the range. That's basically for all the other rifles you have. Where is the last one? This one. So I think it was 58. Well, approximately say 51 and 51. But what is where is the problem? That's also 51, right? Right. Is the damage, right? I'm still explaining. This is the far end rifle that you will. At least I got it literally few days before last mission in this game. I did all the research and everything. I just got it. So most of the time I was playing with Raven, where we have armor piercing. So again, this weak spot. For sniper itself, it doesn't do much as far as you have Raven. But where it comes in play is these 3 rifles that are kind of beginning and middle game all the time. They have not a single piercing, penetration, nothing. They do simple damage. And here, the damage is enough. It's double. it's doubled with sneak attack. This is where this weak spot kind of shines, because the damage is enough for you to destroy a part. And if part is destroyed, let's say with one shot, the arm, the belly, the head, anything, and you have a weak spot, then next shot will be full damage without any armor reduction. So you see, this is kinda, you will pick it up at the beginning. In the end game, honestly, in the end game, I'd say even with sniper rifle, you probably, when you have a new soldier, you will skip that point, because you have armor piercing enough. And if you are speaking about skill, then heavy will take over. You will make heavy berserker, where you remove all the armor from all pieces. There's many other ways how you can bypass that armor. So it's just my opinion, and a reason why we do that is only to preserve those soldier points, which again is kind of discutable point. Why? Because you are kind of okay. This setup gives you -1 point, so you want to have 17, and you can have, let's see, we can take this as extra bonus. Not anymore, no, we can. As extra stealth or extra accuracy. In my opinion, I don't like this accuracy. You will see that at unique points, unique abilities. Everyone, as far as I've seen in my comment sections for all videos, everyone's like, no, cautious is must have. I don't like that minus damage dealt. And if you're speaking about accuracy, previously we had also it attached with quick aim. We don't have it anymore, but still, you have 30% here. You have head, you have armor, you have legs. If you are in middle of game and preferring Pythagoras, it has effective range. It's literally, you have accuracy all over the place. So having a little bit more by reducing damage, I'm explaining why I don't like it. It's the only reason. And this thief is kind of bonus if you expect and if you know you can't kill enemies fast enough, so they will approach you. What it means, you will not be using willpower for vanishing, because it is kind of willpower draining part where you need to again and again every turn turn invisible your soldier, so you can benefit that sneak attack. So there might be a cases where thief is a thing. This current, no, I will not take it. Screw it. And you see we are 3 points minus, but still, you can go up to 15 willpower. And I have never ever put a point in strength. Why? Because, okay, I will not, this is a end game build, so all other rifles we don't need. What I was going to, I will give you extra information, because that's the reason why you watch this channel in general. I literally was also interested for myself and to understand how this damage and virophage, that's how you pronounce it, works. Because, you know, I will explain quickly why and how poison crossbow works. Because why we are even discussing it is pistol requires 1 action point and crossbow requires 1 action point. But where actually is the difference, why would you prefer crossbow, is the same damage plus poison, which is kind of additional because it will kick in before enemy turn, at the beginning of enemy turns. So there's the poison will be, and it keeps doing damage even after. So for the first shot it makes you can calculate altogether. But the problem is poison damage is not affected by this sneak attack. What it means is you will have damage that says 50, so it doubles. So crossbow does the damage 100, and you still have the same poison that is not doubled. It's not 180, it's 140. It's still 1 action point and 140 right on spot is the damage you can do with crossbow. So that's the reason why you can be considering not picking only pistol or pistol and crossbow. I will show you why. You can go crazy. You see, strength is never a case. It's you can literally pick everything you want, and the only problem why would you not prefer crossbow is only 3 shots you can do. If you are mainly using, of course, you will be using sniper rifle, then this crossbow can be a better sidearm than pistol. Did I mention also the difference between those two in effective range? Yes, crossbow is not far, but better than the pistol. Yes, 27 and 34. So yeah, the only difference is hands to use, but you don't want to get your sniper shot anyways. So this, I will leave it exactly like this, because I have my sniper rifle, I have my weapons and everything, and I leave my choice that I can still, in some cases, use crossbow if enemy has 110 health left. Then I can't kill it with pistol, but if I shoot it with crossbow, double the damage, and poison kicks in, it will die. And while we are at it, while explaining the damage is double, the poison is not, this is not the case for this great Gungnir, yeah. Both of these, 110 and 60, both of these are doubled. I checked it, and someone already, I hear you, you are already typing, no, but it showed me that there is no double damage. It is. The funny thing, it's a bug in the game. I literally went out testing all the applications and everything. When you shoot the enemy, there will be a tooltip that says, I think it was 240. I shot the skillless torso. It has armor, of course. Armor is applicable to damage itself, the 110. But when you open up skillless health, you see that I actually did 300 damage. It was 40 armor. So you see, this weapon does, simple as that, double the damage. It is 170 times 2, it's 340. And as the torso had 40 armor, I did only 300. But the tooltip, the stupid tooltip, whenever you do a shot, it pops up and shows what you did, showed me only 240 or something. So the tooltip is wrong, because actually the weapon is doing more damage. Test for yourself, that's another bonus information for you. The game is still a lot of bugs. Weapon does other calculations, and both of them are doubled, and both of them do damage more than actually game shows you in the tooltip. So yeah, that's one build. Another build, there is no differences, there's no huge crazy anything, but absolute minimum quick aim, what I would go for, something like this. It's like there's no need to save those points, to be honest, but I will just show you another way how I build my guys. Is no, we will not leave that armor. Don't look at that sneak armor. This still goes full. And what I'm doing here is I am leaving pistol, always pistol, because when there's worms dropped and there's nobody around, you need to take care of them. So you switch to pistol and you have 4 shots with double the damage. It's literally 400 damage. It's 4 worms can be killed with this hand of sniper. But what I'm giving him is this spider drone, so I'm picking also up this one up. So how it looks like at the end will be something like this. Just for another way, your sniper, when he's locked down or there's a problem or there's too many enemies approaching, you can land 3 spider drones, and after your turn, when it comes their turn, they will split up, and that's again for enemies 3 more targets to shoot instead of your sniper. 3 more reasons to not advance to your sniper that is hidden somewhere in the building or on the roof, but to target those drones. So this is cool thing, another side thing that we are picking up from Infiltrator. Absolutely great. Of course, these two I'm just leaving out for sake of argument, because they are nice bonuses, but once you have that great rifle, no, and that's support ability, you are kind of confident that you will kill skill or children's anyway, so you can skip it. What it leaves us, there is no right point to willpower to give, because Sniper, why I also like Sniper, it relies on ability to the quick aim ability, where you can use 3 points and again 3 points for the next shot. It doesn't like for heavy you need 5 points to rage burst or to use boom blast. If you have 4 points, well, you have a bad luck, no way for you. Or the same for adrenaline rush for berserker. For Sniper, what it means, let's say you have only 3 willpower, or actually better 4 willpower, so you don't have 6, right? But once you enable it, your sniper rifle cost will be 2 action points. Then you take a shot, and remember, you are hidden. Best case scenario, you're still hidden. You do extremely high damage with surgeon precision, which means you can shoot someone in the head, you can disable Siren's head, you can disable arms, and most important, you have so much damage, you can kill somebody. Once you kill it, you get some willpower right away. Once you have willpower, let's say 2 willpower for killing a crabman, then you have your, again, 3 willpower, and you can enable it and shoot twice. So you see, it's really, I see this split, how you can benefit from killing and getting willpower right back, and then you enable it again. It's more versatile, more usage. So that's why willpower, of course, the more you have, the better. Absolute minimum, if you want more, I don't think you need more speed than 17 with this setup. It's quite enough. There are some options. I will not. Okay, I will show you what my preferable is. Okay, let's move. Let's make you a bit versatile. Nah, I already hate it. Then I will go with these points. And okay, at the end I'll pick up. So I have my free of cost Overwatch. So 17 is quite a lot of willpower. Again, speed is enough. But what I will do is, honestly, I can prove it to you. This is my setup. This is the mutated head gives extra perception. That's where you benefit from this Overwatch, because Overwatch is the distance, right? So you have extra perception, so that pistol will be even better. And while we are at it, if you are comfortable, your guy will not be revealed from sneak. If you need armor, I would, not armor but speed, but you don't. And stealthy legs, but the problem is you don't have accuracy. So I'll basically leave like this. This is my sniper. This is my absolute favorite sniper. Well, this would be better than it has far better abilities, but I will still mutate the head. Sorry, I'm mutating the heads. There's no reason to not do that. It has 1 more armor and double the perception. I will explain why, because there are the motion detectors and everything that you can put. None of them actually work well together with Sniper, because Sniper is far back. He's not detecting anyone. He don't care about detecting. He's there to actually kill, right? My favorite, the best of the best, and the one thing I wanted just to prove. You see, I have a different. This is the freak show. This is absolutely not my favorite. I want to kill them all. But once we are getting into, this is my team Alpha. This is the team. And as I said, I like them and I dress them like this. Different rifle I just revealed. And again, this is something I just tested out. And the more you look, the more you will find I love those guys. These are absolutely fun to play. Not getting any damage because you are invisible. Absolutely. All right, before we jump off the video, I need to show you last thing, of course. Yeah, this is the setup I'm currently running around. As you can see, yeah, here I don't have Overwatch. I'm not relying, just Willpower. I'm getting a bit more speed, but yeah, I need one more point. Anyways, what I'm discussing here is showing you is what I think is the unique abilities you are looking after. So without any further discussion, you see there's a lot of things you don't want for this build. For example, I'm not picking anything for here. Bombardier is, you saw I put a chest from heavy to have a mounted weapon. This is only case where I wanted to test around, and yes, it is a bit fun because you have, that's one action point cost, and you have explosion attached to your sniper, another option. And remember, the double damage is also applied to that mount weapon. So in case you want to have that jump jet that will sometimes not work because you don't have proficiency in this build, but still you have mounted weapon. So Bombardier would be 1.5. Close quarter, absolutely not. Shotgun, don't even get me started on that. No. Sniperist, yes, hell yes. That extra damage, hell yes. Minus willpower is a bit problem, but that's why you can have quite a lot of them. But extra damage, always welcome. It goes together, not that a big deal. Why I put 1.5 in Strongman is one and only reason. At the beginning of the game, when you have really, let's say, not great rifles, for example, you can do only 110 damage, right? Right. If you have the same exact build, just bear with me, and since the beginning of the game, you literally can pick up Hell Cannon. As you can see, the damage is, and it's doubled, it's still doubled. With Phoenix Sniper Rifle, you do double the damage, 220. Minus the armor, of course, you can do something like 200. With Heavy Cannon, despite the fact it is shorter range, there's all the minuses. Basically, the accuracy problem is there, but you do 180. Double that, you have 360. Minus the armor, you do something like 340, let's say. You see, it is really up for you to choose. If at the beginning of the game you don't have good sniper rifles, you can swap out if you have this strongman and use heavy instead. It will be less accurate, but if you are speaking about pure damage, when at the beginning you will not shoot the hands off or something like that, you want to kill enemies, then this is kinda... And yes, you can still use all the abilities. Quick aim, vanish. With quick aim you can shoot twice. Yeah, it's up for you for consideration. I'm just saying there is a chance. That's why I'm giving it 1.5. Situational, you want to try out. Trooper, the same thing as close quarter. There's just, I can't justify that little damage it does, especially when it comes against armored enemies. Even if it's doubled, it's way too much. You lose. Now I'm thinking, way too much you lose because every shot. But if you have weak spot and you have the double the damage, let me just rethink it third time, because you lose a lot, but there might be a case where you are equipping, let's say, this stupid rifle. I hate it, but no, I really hate it. No, like really hate it. So let me explain the logic. You do double the damage, so every shot does 80. So you see, when it use 4 burst, it shoots 4 times. If you manage to destroy the part with, let's say, 2 shots, and you have the weak spot, then last 2 shots will land where there's no armor minus. You see, that the only logic, the only reason, the only thing. But the problem why I still dislike the trooper idea, I will fucking give it 1.5. The reason is you need, when you enabled quick shot, the shot costs only 1 action point, so you can shoot 4 times if you haven't moved. But it also means you need quick aim 4 times to enable, and that means you are using 12 willpower per turn. That's quite willpower expensive. But again, if you manage to kill, you get that willpower back. So I'm rephrasing and giving the troopers bonus 1.5. That's my final word. Don't get me back on that. But self-defense, no, it's 1. There's no. I know. Again, you can swap out your pistol. You can swap out pistol for PDW once you have it. Hate myself doing that. So that gives you this weapon with double the damage, with 0 cost Overwatch. Fine. You see, but it's really important then you to pick up the extreme focus and stay hidden every turn, because once you are hidden, you're not revealed. You put in Overwatch, you get that PDW. It does double the damage. Fine, you convinced me. And then it definitely outweighs the crossbow, so then it will be something like this. Then it actually you don't need any other pistol. That would be the build for having PDW with self-defense. Yes, you would not use pistol, you would not use, because you see, it's double the damage, and on Overwatch you do 80 times 4. It's literally 320. It's more than other soldiers do on their own. And if you have PDW with extreme focus, you can every turn do double the damage. You literally can shoot 4 times and then put in Overwatch and shoot 5th time. And every single one of them overall does 320 damage with the double the bonus. And if you have, yeah, okay, convinced. Why I thought it's, yeah, stupid me, really stupid me. Like this, that would be the build. If you have self-defense, yes, then it actually changes a lot for the self-defense and PDW. Of course, if enemies has quite a lot of armor, you will lose a lot, because you lose armor on every burst. Alright, cautious. The accuracy, as you saw, I'm not a big fan. I'm not picking it up because of losing damage. I don't like using damage. Losing damage, I am accurate enough. I am confident. I'll get them. Quarterback, only for speed. I can't. I literally put only 1.5. Fuck it, 1. There's no need for that speed. Need for Speed is other game. Go play it. Biochemist. Thief. As you can see, I'm not picking it up. But if you don't like using Vanish, it looks like I totally fucked up the rating on the first 2 runs. At least on the 3rd run I'm getting it right. So Thief. But then you need to count in that -2 speed, and you need to put 19 speed here in this setup. So you're not lacking, because if you can't see your target, remember, you need to see your target, or shoot through the walls. That's even harder, but you can do that. You need that movement, and you can't rely only on Vanish moving 5 tiles, right? Reckless, yes, I want it, I love it. Once it comes to your rifles, heavy hitting rifles that already do a lot of damage, then adding even more to that, Remember, whenever you kill, you get willpower. Whenever you have willpower, that's your opening to kill even more. Sniper is... And that minus 20% accuracy is not a big deal, in my opinion. You can't afterwards rely on shooting off some precise arms or through the keyholes or something like that, but then you're hitting hard and you don't care. You just aim at something, hit it, and it dies. So that's my explanation. Farsighted, willpower, and perception, where it even comes more in play once you have that Overwatch and you're not lazy and you're putting your soldiers on Overwatch. Researchful, as you can see, I literally can pick up even more and more and more. There is no problems with, and you are not getting hit, you don't need that strength. What else? Healer for +2 willpower. Because willpower, you, for every build, besides Berserker, I think, you want as much willpower as you possibly can after you get your abilities you want. So guys, this is my this is my top played class. I haven't heavily used the PDW because I don't think I have this guy, but you see how it benefits, how it goes together, how it makes sense. Something like that, that's just far enough. Let's see, I don't have... You can put probably so you're not getting good, maybe, but I'm not a big fan of mounts, so it's up for you. So yeah, this is the absolutely best, one of the best, in my opinion, builds, combos. Stealthy, killer, sniper, infiltrator that can use crossbow, that can launch sniper, spider, those mines, that can mark target for everyone to do more damage. Hell freaking yes. And that you actually can hunt down live skill even without having this rage burst, the heavy sniper combination. I did it. I had the other rifles with me and literally hunted down. It was not it was not easy, but well, that's another option. That's another thing you can do. Just take few of these options where you can paralyze or kill, choose between them and just go and do the damage to Pandorans. So yeah guys, my favorite build, my absolutely love those guys, and I think you can live without them, but my suggestion would be not to. So let me think what you know in comment section, and we'll meet in next videos. Cheers and goodbye.